Welcome back. Still watching Nile Cruise and moving to another topic and heading towards tourism. And speaking specifically about an initiative all around Sinai and boosting the tourism in Sinai. Sinai was and will remain the strategic spot for defending Egypt. In 1982, the Israeli forces began to withdraw from Sinai as agreed on the Camp David Agreement 1978 and later in the peace treaty between Egypt and Israel. The liberation of Sinai is celebrated annually in the form of festivals on and around the 25th. Sinai is deemed to be the land of minerals wealth and it harbors a great deal of minerals and oil fields, coal, iron, cement, black and white sand and exotic herbs. The historic significance of Sinai could be simply ascribed to its unique spot as it's the eastern gate of Egypt. So we'll be speaking today more about this topic and the upcoming celebration and an initiative all around Sinai with two who are initiating something towards tourism there. And first, it's Noor Amin. I'd like to thank you for joining us.
Hi,
and Nana Muhammad, thank you for joining us.
Thank you.
Welcome, ladies. Let me start off with, you've launched an initiative that encourages the youth to discover the beauty of Egypt. How did this come up? Can you explain to our viewers?
I will talk about my experience. The invitation began from Noor, began to organize tours. She asked me to join her as a traveler. I try it. It's very, very good experience. You see new places in Egypt you don't see it before. And I have rule, you must know your Egypt before you know any countries or go
Which
to other
parts
countries.
did you visit in Sinai?
Saint Catherine, Mount of Musa, also Saint Catherine Monastery. Also,
so you go and take youth and do tours in these different areas.
And Saint Catherine, especially as a region, is very attractive for youth to climb Mount Musa. We Noor repeated it a lot of times and collect a lot.
So you go up the mountain.
Exactly.
That's very
we know youth go fifth time.
5 times you went there.
5 times, sorry.
Yes.
Exactly.
That's amazing because I know it's tough. Going up and down this large mountain is not very easy.
Always is BL after this tour for days.
Of course, yes. Going to you, Noor, if you can also tell us a little bit about the initiative. Where did the idea come from? What is the objective of this initiative?
And why Sinai in particular did you choose?
Actually, I was working as a German tour guide before the revolution of 25 on January, and after the revolution, you know, every day protesting in the square, a lot of accident, terrorist actions happened a lot, so the people get scared to come to Egypt. Although we try hard to say, no, everything is okay, it's only in just a small square, and they try to come to visit Egypt, but our business has been spoiled. We think so why we can do with Egyptian people, and I think also the mentality of the Egyptian young people started to be developed, changed. Why not they can do different tours. I think before the people just would like to Alexandria, sitting, playing, relaxing tours. But after that, we decide to attract them to do different kind of tourism. Climbing mountain, do safari, especially Sinai, it's very important to us. I think it's a great part, not only in our place that we live in Egypt, but it's in our heart. It has its meeting point of 3 great religions, Islam, also before the Holy Family, Jesus and Maria crossed it during their flight to Egypt, and also Moses has witnessed the burning bush somewhere in Sinai. So it has a lot of different reasons, not only religious part, not only economic part. No, it has many different reasons to visit. I like it so much. So we do it like 2 times every month, and I think the young people started to do it. We try to make a very good tour, economic, cheap tours. All of us young people
can attract young youth.
Yes,
Every
and
2 months.
we're happy to do that.
So,
Yes,
sorry,
please.
sorry, Sharif. I was just going to interrupt. Did you go anywhere else besides Sinai, or just you're focusing on Sinai in particular?
We do a lot of things. We
like
go to
where?
Oasis.
Can you tell us whereabouts else do you take the
We
youth
do
to?
like El Bahariya, the Oasis, Siwa, and we go sometimes to Alexandria. We make also one-day tour like El Fayoum, Wadi Rayyan, everywhere.
That's interesting.
Yes, different
Try to
everywhere in
reveal Egypt.
Yes.
That's very good because we heard a lot about these initiatives, and I think youth always has to focus on local tourism before looking at traveling abroad, because we have a lot of resources here to leverage.
Yes.
But tell me a little bit about how do you design this tour, because to mountains and economical at the same time, while you have a lot of security aspects and security concerns. So how do you design this tour?
We team, me and Noura and our colleague Mr. Muhammad Hussein, also Mr. Hassan as a guide. We are a team. Noor call hotels and get rates and get reserve rooms. Also for permission, we do permission with security before we go to the tour. Also we organize transportation, everything, and collect people and go in the tour.
Yes, and how do you collect people?
By social media. Facebook, our friend is Facebook, but mainly Facebook collect people nowadays. Everyone stay on Facebook.
I think this is very inspiring. This is what we spoke in the earlier segment about entrepreneurs and how to develop. This is a small business type
to create
that is
jobs,
developing.
not actually seek a job. So
But
they
from my
actually thought of
experience-
something and created something
Exactly.
and went on and did it.
But from my experience, this trips very, very attractive for youth because very cheap. You see your country, see places you can't go alone. I can't go alone to these places. You need very big team to go. So this
It makes it
trips,
secure then.
exactly. When I have
you're a group.
50 person, okay, it's very secure.
Yes.
I feel secure, okay, and go and entertainment and enjoy with a lot of people. You alone, no entertainment, no enjoy.
Interesting, quite interesting. And do you have any plans to maybe include new ideas, new places,
Yes.
far places?
I suggest for her to do Dahab.
Yes, that is
And Taba.
definitely the best for youth.
Mhm.
Always the best
You
for
don't
youth.
normally do them together? It's one of you taking one group, or you go as a group? or
Sometimes
each
we
one- All
sometimes we
together?
collect a group, sometimes we together, sometimes
together
all of
or
our team
separate?
collects the groups, independent on circumstances.
Oh.
Yes.
And how did the youth react? Maybe Noor can tell us. When they actually went and saw the beauty of Sinai, what were the reactions? Can you tell us a little bit? What did the youth think of
most
Sinai when they started climbing the mountain, when they started seeing St. I mean, all of these things. How did they react?
At the beginning, they get surprised because most of we start as just one group, one small group.
Yeah.
But after that, everybody can join and they can invite his friends. When they come, maybe it's the first time to visit Sinai or to climb mountains, they always get surprised and get very happy. Although when they climb the mountain, when they come down, they get very, very tired because it's a lot
Very
of them.
hectic.
They are not, they didn't do many
not fit.
exercises every day.
They're
Yes,
not fit enough to
And-
go
and
up.
but they are very happy.
Mountain
At the end
climbing
of
is
the
very
day, they get very
difficult.
happy.
Yes, it is.
Especially when we are together, we do everything together. We cook together, we eat together, we have fun together, and also we get experience. Sometimes I think the people, when we ask some of them, they say, some girls, their mamas, they say, no, you don't go, you will not go. It's a very danger. Stay at home. But when we go, I feel it's safety.
Yes,
I
because this is a challenge with the security concerns, what they hear in the news. It might make ladies in specific to be a little bit concerned
Yes.
about traveling.
They have to be strong, and I think when she go and she face situations and meet people and communicate, it's a part of her character. It started to be changed. She can face the life. But I think also the media has to play. I think we need your help to say Sinai, especially the part of South Sinai, is. I think it's safe.
And full of things to do.
Yes.
I mean, it's
And
everybody
if
should
you
go
think
and
about this part, if you look to America or to any country, danger is everywhere. I think Egypt is more secure than different parts of different places in
Very
Europe
true.
or Yes,
Yeah.
I think we need to make good propaganda and do.
I think media is doing a bad job in terms of highlighting the danger of the streets, because like you mentioned, if you're looking at
I
Europe,
don't think so. You must focus on just this area. I see unforgettable places there. Taba, my words can't express this place.
but can you do
Never.
like economical trips in Taba, for example, or Sharm el-Sheikh? Because this is a challenge. It's
Exactly.
difficult to have this balance of going to such resorts with the economy.
Yeah. 'Cause
But
usually
Taba
it's a lot of
resorts
money.
now become cheap
I
than
know.
before revolution.
Yes.
It's more cheap. That's very
Now.
good chance and opportunity.
Now, sorry, I didn't get what you were saying. Now, things
Taba
are cheap.
resorts and Dahab resorts, for example, become half price now than before
really? Okay.
revolution.
So maybe that should
I
encourage
think it's
more
bad
the youth.
for our economy, but it's good for youth to come and
Yes,
see
to see
a good
Egypt.
opportunity with very cheap.
Yes, that's very true.
Yes.
I totally agree with you on that. So haven't you thought about discovering maybe new areas? We spoke about with youth earlier who thought about the borders with Sudan and crazy ideas of going farthest.
Why not? When we think at the beginning, we decide to do untraditional tours. So I think South Egypt, it's very important, and it has a lot of things to discover. Noba area and Nasser Lake. We can do it maybe in the next month, maybe in next winter. We can do
Also,
it.
we observe when youth come with us, a lot of times they become to think in a new places and give us suggestion. Please, I want to go there. Please organize tour to there. Creative and think how he revealed a new places, and he think and give to us suggestions.
Excellent job. Wish you the best of luck in what you're having and what you're doing today. And we'd like to thank you very much for joining us.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Nice to meet you.
And we now actually, Sharif, we're going to be moving to a report.
Yes, exactly.
Which is by the India by the Nile Festival, which has come to an end after taking place for 3 weeks. And there was the closing ceremony that consisted of a number of activities, an art exhibition, and also a handicrafts exhibition as well, and performances by the Manipuri dance group. And Nile TV's Linda Abdulatif has more, so let's go and see.